Hey, what's up, wrestling friends? How y'all doing? It's your boy, Figure 4 TV, and I'm here with my guy, Turnbuckle King. So, guys, today we here to talk about Paige. We know her as Paige, but AEW know her as Saraya. What do you have to say about Saraya, TBK?
Salute, salute. Saraya or Saraya. Now, Saraya, I have not heard much of her since she won the AEW Women's World Championship last year at All in Wembley. We know that she won it in a four-way match, and it was in her hometown. She had a huge pop. But ever since then, she's been pretty much going down, down, down. I know she had the stable, the Outcast. I know she had that. And I know she also had, a little rivalry with Tony Storm, but she really hasn't done nothing since then. I think she's mostly fan base, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really don't see on Dynamite that much these days, except for recently against Tony Storm a one-on-one match for Tony's AEW Women's World Title. I don't know what the deal is with her.
All right. Well, I got a article from Sports Kita. It broke today at 3:58. OMG. Tune into USA Network. Paige is back, says fans during WWE RAW. Saraya reacts. So, you know how the fans are, the IWC, the armchair quarterbacks, the bookers of the world. They're talking about this tweet right here that's going viral right now on Twitter because these celebrities and these athletes and wrestlers, they be on Twitter. Twitter is their confidence. So they be on Twitter. So they be responding to a lot of things that get tweeted out. I know you have some experience for that.
Yes, when you respond, when you say something on Twitter or X, yes, the wrestlers do respond. Like I put something out with Mia Yim. She's talking about her dog's bill, how much her medical bills are now. Responding to how much it is. Like, man, $1 bucks. And she responds to that. But yes, she do respond.
Cool. Well, it says Saraya recently reacted to a fan's hilarious tweet where they claimed that Paige was back on WWE RAW. Saraya, formerly known as Paige, is a former WWE superstar who worked in the Stanford-based company for over a decade. In 2018, she announced her in-ring retirement due to a neck injury. And all of us know the neck injury that they're talking about. Sad, but unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Do you remember that right there, TBK? What's your thoughts on that?
Ah, man, it was a sad day when that happened. I know Mercedes, formerly known as South said Saturday not meant to do that. But I thought that when Mercedes Monet came into AEW, we was going to get a matchup between her and Saraya going off that storyline. It could have well played out perfectly. Like, hey, you in my career, and now you're here. We could have a rivalry go off that, but they just got Mercedes feuded with DMD.
Absolutely agree. And however, she was still on television, portrayed as an authority figure. Remember, she went into the authority figure role before leaving the promotion in June 2022. Later that year, the 31-year-old star made her AEW debut at Grand Slam in Queens. And that's key because, like a lot of these stars today, like Bobby Lashley, MVP, they wasn't fired. They weren't fired. They was actually let go and they parted ways with the company. Their contract expired. The company wasn't using them. She actually made a nice final statement where she mentioned something to that effect as it wasn't no beef between her and WWE. They just wasn't using her. How do you feel about the way she left WWE, TBK?
I felt that when she left, there she just announced on her Twitter account that she left. Um, it was I think she said for the 7th of July. I think she left July 2022. She said that her contract's up with WWE. She's gonna be gone, and nothing happened. There was nothing. It pretty much was a mutual agreement, I think, between her and WWE. But I don't know if she's gonna come back to the company ever. You know, WWE's owned by TKO now. They got a whole different regime. I don't know if they're gonna bring her back. I think she's gonna stay in AEW until that ship is sank. Seems like that's pretty much where it is now, but I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I think her name's pretty much in the mud.
And that's a fact. Right now, she don't really have a feud. She was feuding with Ruby Riott, but I think they messed her up when they tried to make this group where it was like the outsiders versus the homegrown talent. Then Sasha got hurt. Then Paige and Ruby was in that group, and then Ruby, I heard last time I checked with Ruby, I heard she's having a baby now. So that went that went crazy. So right now they actually got her booked to face Tony Storm, if I'm not mistaken, after All In. So I guess that's the sugar Saraya up and try to keep it a stay. But I think it's a little bit too little, too late. You also mentioned something too, TBK, because in 2019, a film based on Saraya's life named Fighting with My Family was released. English actress Florence Pugh portrayed the 31-year-old star role in the film, which was highly acclaimed by critics. Also, remember, she is stamped by The Rock. The Rock is a part of that TKO board now, so I don't know, man. I doubt because of her checkered past that they want to deal with that, but I wouldn't be surprised because she's a Rock girl. What do you think about that, bro?
Good point. And since Rock's a part of the board, remember, another little off topic, The Rock we did convince Drew McIntyre to resign with WWE earlier this year. The Rock does have a high influence in the locker room, so he could do the same thing here with Saraya. Now, my question is, if she were to come back, what do you do with her this time around? It will be her second stint if she come back to WWE. What happens with her next? If she were Raw, SmackDown, who she feud with it? That's the only thing I'm questioning about what she do.
I think you make an authority figure on NXT, you or on one of the brands. You don't necessarily have to rely on Saraya fighting. You can give us the dream matches, her versus Rhea. You know what I mean? But we don't necessarily have to see her competing every week. She could have like a part-time fighting contract of a half. You know what I mean?
Now,
backstage and things like that.
Now, you know who's the NXT general manager? His daughter, Ava. You say Ross gonna push his own daughter aside for Saraya to take that spot? I thought to ask a question about that.
Yeah, especially if she outgrows NXT, because at some point she's gonna outgrow NXT and she's gonna get so good that we can use her on the big brands.
True, but yeah, but Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are doing a great job on Raw.
Yeah, that's true.
She got some big shoes to fill, man. Unless she's assistant GM to Nick or Adam, and I'll be stepped down for her. That's all I can think of.
And I cannot say you're wrong on that.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold. He's in full-on attack mode now. There's what?
Now, let's get back to this tweet, because this is how Saraya eggs on the foolery by the fans, because she said, LOL, but seriously, hell of a movie. If you notice, that's what she commented. Florence is the queen. You see? And then she takes a stab at Charlotte, because we know who the queen of the WWE is.
True.
We know who the queen of Monday Night Raw is on any given any given Monday, right? So you see, that's important to bring up. How do you feel about the way Saraya responded, knowing her contract is winding down, and this was going to start? This was going to start something. Do you think this is a clue? Do you think this is smoke?
It could be. He could come back because Vince McMahon's not around no more, and I'm pretty sure he played a big part of why she's not there, why she wasn't there, why she left. I know Rock is cool with her. Triple H too. I know Stephanie wasn't her, may not have been a big fan of her of the Women's Revolution, but I wouldn't say never because I've heard that Daniel Bryan could come back. There's a lot of people from AEW that want to come back even now. So AEW is steady losing people, not gaining. They're losing more than gaining, and I don't see it stop anytime soon. Let's just be transparent. The WWE, we all know, it's the number one wrestling promotion. It always will be. And since it has the number one product, they outselling arenas. You know, Raw, I think they outsold 30 some shows and Raw SmackDown for the year. They had a lot of sold out shows. How many times have we heard that for Dynamite, Rampage, or Collision? Oh yeah, that's right. We never heard it. Never had a sold out show. So that's gonna play a big difference into people in AEW or any other promotion that want to make the jump. So I'm gonna go with everybody else saying wrestling. Never say never, because he could come back. Because who ever thought that CM Punk, who had long history with WWE, would come back? And look where we at now.
You was absolutely right. You was absolutely right. Absolutely right, man, on that. So like you said, it remains to be seen what the future has in store for Saraya in that Tony Khan-led promotion. But now I got a question for you, and we're going to get on out of here. So I got a question for you guys listening. Put it in the comment section. I need to know the answer to this. Who had the better debut? Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné, or Paige, a.k.a. Saraya?
Oh, that's easy. Saraya all day. Saraya. Mercedes Moné, even for someone who reportedly has the biggest contract for anyone in wrestling in promotion, and you only had a debut that even reached 1 million viewership, that doesn't add up. So I would say it's definitely Saraya. And Saraya did get a high buzz over there at AEW. She was the second highest behind CM Punk, I believe. They came from WWE AEW debut, if I'm not mistaken.
And I can't say I disagree with you, but I'm gonna save my comment to respond to those you that leave your comment in the comment section. All right, guys. So it's been a wrap. Thank you, TBK Turnbuckle King. Y'all go make sure y'all subscribe to the Toxic Ring Scandals, aka KDH. Don't forget about the Red Carpet Ring, and definitely, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the Pink Squared Circle. Anything else you want to add before we close the show?
No, man, I appreciate being here, man. Appreciate talking about some good old wrestling and see what happens next in the wrestling industry. And hopefully Saraya gets it together because she is definitely underutilized in AEW.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro. Any schedules? Anything you want to give the audience? When do you go live?
Yes. Go live pretty much every day, almost every day on one of the 3 channels. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday morning. You more likely will catch me at the Red Carpet Ring reviewing Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and AEW vs. NXT. And I will go twice a week on the Toxic Ring Scandal, page 58. And I'll have weekly videos on page 47.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for coming out, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and click that video that pop up on the screen. It's a good one. See you later.
This is a wreck.
He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.